Yes, people, what is going on? Hope you're all good. Still not well, but I felt like I had to do a reaction video for this one. Miami Dolphins have lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, and a bit of a weird game. One that we should be very positive about. What the hell's going on with that? Oh, I don't know. One that we should be positive about. That's better. But it is still annoying. It is still annoying. I'm just going to... I had to take notes. The game had so much going on in it. I don't normally take notes. I normally do it off the cuff. There was a lot that happened. A lot that went in favour of the Dolphins, and there was a lot that went in favour of the Chiefs. I'm just going to rattle this off for you. Instant things. We intercept Patrick Mahomes. Brilliant from us. Baker with the 30-yard sack. Brilliant from us. Gesicki with the first TD. Brilliant. Really, really good start. We got up 10-0. The Tua interception happens. Hill comes in. Kelsey comes in. Half-time. Hill comes in again. The punt return TD. I actually can't remember who got that. Apologies if that was you. The fumble recovery, good. The safety from them. And then obviously we kind of come back into it later on. But let me just show you this. This might mess around my thing. Everything underlined there in red, everything that happens from them, and it all happened around half-time. And of course, they won the toss. And that is really what massively swung the game in their favour. They went ahead at half-time. They knew they were going to get the ball back after the half as well. And the Dolphins in a few years, when Tua is fully developed, with about 30 seconds left or whatever it was on the clock, in the first half, knowing that we have to give the ball back to them, we go for it. In this particular occasion, we didn't. And I can completely understand why, but that's part of the process that we're currently in. Excuse me. Let's talk about the main thing. The main thing I'm going to take away. The Dolphins, we did well in a certain regard, and I thought we held our own in different areas. And the final score, 33-27, is actually a very good scoreline from my point of view. And although it's a loss, we don't like losing, it's a good loss, if that makes any sense at all. It's a really good loss for one particular reason. About who we lost, who was inactive, who we were missing today at various points. So the inactives going into the game. Ahmed, Chandler Cox, Elandon Roberts, Van Noy, big loss batter Van Noy, Eric Flowers and Benito Jones, right? Breeder, also out. Gaskins, also out. Preston Williams, also out. Not necessarily on the list from just today, but ones that instantly spring to my mind. Plus others as well that I just can't think off the top of my head. And then in the game, we lose Parker. We lose McCain properly. Grant went. Austin Jackson went. And Gesicki went. Now, there's a few things that we can take away from this today. And I've just put little markers here. Ahmed, Cox, Flowers, Breeder, Gaskins, Williams. Preston Williams, I should say. Parker, Grant, Austin Jackson, Gesicki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 offensive players out. 10. Now, I'm not going to say they're all guaranteed starters and they're all going to be massive parts, but Parker, Grant, Austin Jackson, Gesicki, Breeder, Gaskins, Preston Williams, all of those big. Ahmed as well, of course. 3 running backs out, wide receivers falling like flies, and we had problems. And the fact that we come back into the game to 33-27 when we were 18 or I think it was 18, possibly even more points behind at one point, shows how good this was. And it was very, very annoying. But we paid the price for a little kind of lapse of concentration and obviously people missing out as well and falling down injured. Our defense is serious. Our defense is really, really serious. And although Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs put up 33 points, it doesn't show the reflection of the game. 3 interceptions on Patrick Mahomes. 3 interceptions on Patrick Mahomes. He had 2 coming into the game all season. And he's just doubled it and more against us. We're a serious team on defense. And that's what I want to see. I want to see us making sure that we're able to compete in games. And I'm really, really happy with that. The game massively switched when we had the safety. That was ended up being the 2 points that basically would have cost us. If we hadn't have kicked the field goal, we'd have gone for the TD instead. We obviously didn't recover the onside kick, and obviously it went sideways. But this is a really good performance from the Dolphins from a defensive point of view. Wasn't perfect, but this is a rookie QB who needed help, who did need help, and he was good at certain points throwing the ball. I think he finished up for just under 300 yards, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. I should have got the numbers. I should have. Oh well. He finished up around 300 yards. Again, a decent game for him. But needed the support from the defense. He got it eventually. He just didn't get it in that middle stretch. And Bobby McCain was one of the big losses from when we had from the Tour interception right the way through to their safety, or our safety, the safety. It was just. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. But yeah, I thought Gaskins was Gesicki was very good. Howard again gets another interception. That would have been massive if we could have scored straight away off that. Obviously, we went and scored the Gesicki thing, but if we could have managed to, somehow, I've said this for a while, Howard needs a pick six to really be considered Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He shouldn't, because he's playing that well, but that's what people want to see. They want to see pick sixes. If he could have scored one right the way from one end of the pitch or one end of the field to the other, would have been absolutely amazing. But it is what it is with that one. Excuse me. It's annoying. But again, the big play for the first interception, the Baker was absolutely brilliant for me today. The 30-yard sack, he really made Patrick Mahomes know about where he was and what he was doing. I thought he was superb. Howard obviously did his bit. Wasn't actually targeted that much, makes obvious sense. But Kelsey and Hill ruined us. You know what I mean? And it's yards after the catch that, I mean, when you've got a track team like they have, it's obviously a hell of a lot harder. But look, it's one of those, it's one of those. The fact that if you would have said to me that we lose by 5 points to the Super Bowl champions of not even 12 months ago, I'd have bitten your hand off. I would have bitten your hand off. I don't like it, but for a rookie QB against an MVP candidate, and probably will win MVP, and probably go on to win the Super Bowl again, to be fair, very good score. Very good score. The two teams played in the Super Bowl last year. We absolutely whacked one of them in San Francisco 49ers, and we held our own with God knows how many injuries and people missing today against the Chiefs that went on to win it. It's a very good team that we've got here. I'm not happy, of course, that we've lost, but I'm happy that we've shown a bit of grit, a bit of determination, a bit of fight. But we have to draft. We have to draft offensive help. Hollins, very good, like him. Definitely going to be a part of the team. Bowden Jr., like him a lot. Definitely going to be a part of the team. But we could still really do with that big name. Devontae Parker and such. Then you're going to have Hollins comes in. You're going to have, obviously, Preston Williams. It's a bit up in the air what's going to go on with him. Bowden Jr. and whatever. And then let this be a real fight. Because when we lost Parker, when we lost Gesicki, there was only a few places we were going to go to. And that showed after a while. But look, it is what it is. It's a decent loss. I don't like it, but I can accept it. So yeah, I'm going to go. I talked for a bit longer than I thought I would. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please do make sure you subscribe. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you later. It's annoying, but hey, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.